Good day, good peeps, on the fine day in the year of the Radiance. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, and Almingano Macars. If you know me as the man who... I don't know if you can even see this poll. Yeah, you can. This one's just not lit up for some reason. That's a future me problem. That's a I guess a Wednesday view, Thursday view. I guess Thursday view is no, Tuesday view actually has to turn that on, doesn't he? He's got an upload tomorrow. Welcome! It is time to do the Fire Emblem Engage, and I think we will do a little bit of a zoom in here. Fire Emblem Engage tier list. Because we've played through the game, and I'm excited for it. So, let's go through, and let's go through all of the, it seems like, playable characters here in Fire Emblem Engage. Now, we're gonna go through each of them. I'm gonna say my piece, because we've seen a lot from all of them. And we will probably be adding some, and you know, before we get too deep into this, here, give me this, add a row above, yeah, just make that hot pink, down, bad for milfs, and good, and alright, now we can really start. So, we've never really experienced this female allier, so I assume we'll just kind of put you and Vulcan in the same place. But let me actually move Vulcan. So, I do kind of... So, Vulcan does feel like a standard, not like a standard Fire Emblem protagonist, but, as well, in the actual, like, story, he seems like a just cut and dry standard Fire Emblem protagonist, essentially. At least from the games we've played. Now, when it comes down to the supports, sometimes, at least especially in the A supports, you see some of Vulcan's like character. You see him, he's able to kid around, joke around. That's the Vulcan I like, and I've actually really grown to like Vulcan. Not my favorite of the Fire Emblem protagonists, but I think he did a good job. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in A. Story-wise, well, I guess maybe... So I'm gonna put him in, like, high B. At the end, we kind of, like, go through, like, the ends and the tops. For right now, I put him in the high B. He might move up to A. Now, Vander. We didn't use Vander a whole bunch. I'm gonna put him in high C. This is not based off of, well, it also might be based off of usefulness a little bit. A little bit. But I'm just kind of going for personal preference in terms of just the character. Now, I think Clan had a lot of, like, really endearing supports that at least we saw. The support with Hortensia was like, oh, I really actually come around to you. I think I am starting the Hortensia Fan Club. I loved that. I loved Clan and Jean's supports a whole lot. They were both beans, and you know, this is like our son. I think we might have to like make a little like own rank like right below down bad for milfs for just like my kids must protect. Until we make that, I think we gotta put you here. In fact, I think there's just like a couple of them we might. You know what? Hey, yeah, we let's get that out of the way now. Add a row below. Definitely down for, you know, below the milfs. It's not like a, oh my gosh, goodness gracious, my kids. Because Vulcan had a lot of kids during this one, and we might want to just go through all the kids right now. So first and foremost, and we'll rank the kids too. I think that's good. So below Clan is Fram. I think Fram had good energy, and I don't think we saw all of like Fram's best scenes. But from what we love Fram, we do. I think she might be she's the worst of the kids. She is the worst of the kids. She's the worst of the kids, absolutely. Like without a shadow of a doubt. And we just gotta leave her there. But love her energy, and you know what I really love? Her style. That's something that I think I mentioned a couple times during the playthrough as well. She looks great. I love the patterns, like the plaid with the solids. Really made it work. Big fan. Very impressed. If we continue with the kiddos, where is he? Where is Jean? Jean's in here somewhere. He's gotta be. Is Jean not in here? You. There's Anna. There's Yunaka. I legit don't see Jean. Am I blind? I might be blind. I'm not blind, am I, you guys? Do you see Jean? Am I gonna have to find a different tier list? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to find a different tier list. I don't see Jean. Okay, for real this time. Okay. So, hold on. Let me just do what we were doing before. So now we actually have to, like, take another step back, because this one's much more complete. We're really down bad for milfs. This is the current Queen of Psalm. I forget her name, for real, but I do not forget her face, and I do not forget looking around and be like, oh, okay, alright, oh, yeah, milfs. Not for nothing. Alright, this also has all the DLC emblems, which I love. It also has our guy, which means we gotta add one more, row. There we go. Let me see real quick. And, here, we'll go here. Our little guy. And his name is... There we go. Perfect. Alright, now that that's out of the way, and we can put our little guy up there. Alright, now let's get back into this. We'll put you high B, and where was actually Welkin? Welkin? Where is he? He's here somewhere. There he is, Welkin. Alright. And then my kids, let's go through the kids real quick. Where was Clan? Where's Clan? Clan's here somewhere. Clan, where are you? Oh, I gotta pick you out. There you are. They're in alphabetical order, thank goodness. I see them now. Alright. So they're in alphabetical order. You go with my kids. We also got Fram, who is here. Oh, this one's in alphabetical order. That's real nice. I do love that. I love that a lot, actually. Alright, so now we can look for... Jean. There we go. So Jean, high tier kid. I think he's my... Is he my favorite? He's not my favorite, but I love him to bits. I love his accent. He's got everything going for him. He's gonna be a future doctor. He's a medical magician at this point. He's a genius, my son. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's also get our other kid over here, little Anna. Now Anna, like, if we weren't putting Anna in like the kids list, she would be S tier. But she is a little homie. This little homie Anna, I want you guys to know she is S tier, but we're also putting her here in the kids because Vulcan basically adopted these four. These are our babies. So now at this point, I think we can just kind of walk through. Let's go through it. Let's go through it real quick. Alchrist. So Alchrist was a mainstay in the army. His shot with Lynn, and I won't rank him with a shot for Lynn because Lynn is here as well. So I'm just gonna rank Alchrist just for being Alchrist. And I'll probably rank more so the emblems on how much we use them and what we use them for. Or if I just like them a whole lot. My man's 100% is S tier. Without a shadow of a doubt. Alchrist is S tier. All his supports, for the most part, slap. His supports with Saline hurt my entire soul. I love that man. He's definitely S tier. He's definitely our first S tier, and he's our first S tier easy. We did not use Alfred very much at all. Does that make him C tier? No. I really love Alfred's character. So much so, I love it more than the Welkins. For real. I love the dichotomy his character has. Always like this bright, happy disposition, but it's really a facade, and you know, we love facades on this channel. Kind of a mask to mask everything that he's hiding, everything that's built up inside of him. And we don't see that a lot except in some of the supports, and I like that. I like that. And you do kind of see it in like the Fell version of him too. The uncertainty, a lot of that uncertainty too. Yeah. My dude, I don't think we ever really used him except for the map that we had to. I gotta put him in, I guess I gotta put him in C, but I could put him in B. I think his alpaca shenanigans were neat, but that's all he really had going for him. I gotta put him in C, Boucheron. Now here's the thing, Boucheron's also someone we didn't use a whole lot, so like natively I put him in C. But Boucheron actually did have some, I guess, a couple banger supports. and he was the reason why they were banger supports. Him getting lost, him and Zelkov's supports. I loved his supports with Lapis as well. I was like, are you sure this is what we're supposed to do? We'll get to Lapis later. She'll be up and all about this. She'll be up and all about. She's definitely gonna be above B, I can tell you that. I'm gonna put Boucheron at the bottom of B for Boucheron. He might be the gatekeeper for C. I think he might be the gatekeeper for now, but I'm probably gonna move him further up the ranks for B. I think I like him more than the Vulcans a little bit, but I'm gonna put him here for now. You know what? Actually, the Vulcans might just be the tipping point there, but I do like. There probably won't be. We'll see. Bonnet. When I was thinking about one-dimensional characters, I was like, oh yeah, Amber, C. But he's like one-dimensional and not like super duper fun. I gotta put him in D. We also didn't get a bunch of supports with him, so maybe like they're probably all food related, and it's probably a travesty. I don't see a lot from Brunette, but like, you know. Camilla. So like, I like Camilla. We acknowledge Camilla, former AWE champion as well. I think the longest reigning AWE champion as well. Was on an undefeated streak until she got put through a giant flight. But, so I'm keeping some of that in mind. I'm Camilla biased. When it comes to the actual, what am I trying to say here? When it comes to what she was used for in this game, there's like the points that she's like, she shouldn't be in this. She's probably not the one who should have been the DLC for this game from Fates. But what she did in terms of just like, I think she did save somebody one time, and I think she might have saved Louis one time, and we do love Louis. Her ring and the ability to fly after using it, that's kind of goated. I thought that was goated. I think that definitely saves her from C. I don't think she's the first A yet. I think she's below the Welkins, but she's definitely solid B tier here. You, good old Celica. Celica, who will probably play your game eventually. I feel like we used you a lot at the beginning of the game, and then we didn't really use you towards the end of the game, but I feel like that's because we really only used Ana and Yunaka late game. That's not true. We used a couple other people who were like, oh, you hit heavy too. Here. I'm gonna put you in C for Celica for right now. Now, that's just based purely on like, what she was used for during our run. If I'm talking like character design, I actually adore her character design. In front of what I've heard from like a little bit of like what she's been through in her story and from some of her ring supports, I feel like I might put her like B or A, for real. But just because I'm unfamiliar with her right now, I would put her in C. But like, she's got great hair, and I love her design, and I kind of like, at least from the glimpses that I've got, her personality. She's a little bit, maybe not headstrong, but I mean, she'll get into a little trouble. I'm gonna put her in like high C, and she might be like the B gatekeeper. She might be the B gatekeeper for now. Saline. Now, Saline is a little bit tricky because she had her whole bit for a long time where people were going to get her tea leaves and they were perishing trying to do so. I loved her supports with Alchrist here. I loved her supports with her brother too, especially that A support. That one, oh man, I still get like, my heart still feels for that one. B, I think, is going to be very populated. I don't like her more than the Welkins, I'll be completely frank. But I'm gonna put her like above you two. Yeah. Do I like her more than Celica? For right now, yeah. Once we play Celica's game, probably not. Probably not. Keep in mind, I know some of y'all do love Celica, but I don't know all that much about her yet. But we're gonna find out. Don't worry, we're gonna find out. Chloe. I'm actually gonna put Chloe at A. Love her design, she's got that mom effect, so she's not actually a mom, but like she's got that energy. We heard it from Hortensia. But I'm actually gonna put her maybe at the top of A. And do I have a reason why? I just like, out of like, people who I'm like, oh, you're definitely S tier. I don't know if Chloe's definitely S tier, but she's definitely A tier. I love her to bits. She really could be like strong S, and we might move her up to S at the end. She might be like the gatekeeper for the S tier. But I love her. I love her design. The folk food thing. Oh man. She's gonna be high A for right now, but she really might get switched up to S. That's our real dad. Citrine. Citrine, surprisingly enough, we didn't get a whole bunch of supports for Citrine, but just the one, I think just the one told me everything I needed to know about Citrine, and that honestly, I connect with Citrine a whole lot. Not being rich, that ain't me. But like, the gift giving as like essentially a love language for her, that is kind of me. And it doesn't matter about like people, if someone was like, oh, I don't want this, it was terrible, I want something more expensive. I feel like I would be hurt in the same way that Citrine would be hurt. I didn't think I would relate to Citrine like so late in the game or at all, but that one's the setup scenes with Welcome specifically, like Citrine a lot. Not gonna lie. Let's move to Claude. We didn't really use him. If I'm ranking Claude for how much I love Claude just in general, he's probably AS. It feels wrong to put him in B, so I think I just like Claude in general. I'm gonna put him in the gatekeeper of A. Where do I want Diamant? So Diamant's not someone we use. He's kind of like, he's a little too stoic for my liking. I think I like you. I think I like Celica more. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in C. Put you there. Now we have Dimitri and Edelgard back to back. We're going back to 3 houses. B for the Blue Lions and B for the Black Eagles. Not for nothing, I like Dimitri a little bit more, but this is like, if this is pre, yeah, if this is pre time skip Dimitri, I think I like Celica's energy better than the both of them. Not for nothing. And I haven't even played her game yet. Claude, no, he's still our number 1. Now, I'm gonna be real. I don't even remember her name, but I could probably piece it together. This one's like Ephraim, and this one, Erica. There we go. If I'm going solely based on design, I think she's maybe one of my favorite designed Fire Emblem characters. I don't know why. I think the superhero like feel to her just works really well. For real. I don't want to put her up here just based on design, so I'm gonna put her. I like her design more than you, and I like her more than you. You I don't care about. I'm sorry, I know nothing about you. I'm from Etier, however. Etier, I don't know why, just has a special place in my heart. Maybe I think it's just for some reason it's the little characters that just have this big strength that I'm a big fan of in these Fire Emblem games. They seem to just be a staple. Did we have one of those in 3 houses? I don't know if we did. Because we had Effie. Did we have one in Awakening? Maybe it's not as big of a staple as I thought. Anyway, regardless, this is, I don't remember her name at all, but she is the Queen of Fierne. So I'll be frank, they're MILFs. I don't think the Queen of Fierne is quite a MILF. Not for, well, hold on. Now, hold on a minute. Yeah, maybe she is. Gosh darn it. I have a problem. I kid you not. I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then I was like, oh, she did have that like really motherly energy towards the end of that chapter. And then she was pretty tough when they were going on the attack. I was like, you know what? Yeah, maybe so. Maybe, yeah. I guess I'm gonna put her up there. Now, this is DLC Divine Dragon from Another World. We didn't really get anything from them, but like, I mean, see, I guess. They died, so they couldn't have been that great. I'm gonna put you here too, just for the sake of putting you right there. Why are you all the way down there? I feel like y'all should be in the same part, right? Regardless. Corrin. We love our Corrins, we love our Corrins, we love our Corrins. Not number one, but we love our Corrins. There was even a cameo in the headspace with the other Corrins. That's our Corrins. We love them. We always S-rank the Corrins. That's just a law around here. Oh, man. Fogato. He's definitely A, but I don't know where he is in A. Because he's also got this little you know, I was gonna say all of the younger royals have this dichotomy, but Alfred's the older royal. Hortensia kind of has that little dichotomy going on too, or she's just a... We'll get to Hortensia. We will. Fogato, he's definitely A. Oh, this is interesting. Now I can finally make this little comparison. Do I like him more or less than Claude? Because there are essentially back-to-back. There are homies. They're the ones. They're one in a... Two peas in a pod. I think I like Claude more. But I think it's close. I do enjoy Fogato a lot. Gold Mary. So here's the thing, you gotta be C, Gold Mary. We can't put you in B because you're kind of trash. But I do think you have some redeeming scenes with some people a little bit. And I feel like your C scene is, I'm sorry, your pack scene is a little bit redeeming for some knowledge. And there's some other like knowledge in there, like the knowledge of like where she comes from Lapis' supports that do a little bit of explaining with some of that. While we're here, we're just gonna put them there because I mean they were in there for like a chapter. But if we're talking about the bad ending, if these are the bad ending ones, oh yeah, absolutely, that's right. In the mirror. Okay, so now we have Christopher and Gregory. This is Gregory. Gregory, I think... That's our Chuck E. Cheese buddy. That is our Chuck E. Cheese buddy. We gotta put him at A rank. Christopher... just because... I gotta put him above these emblems. I feel like these emblems are just gonna be like at the end there. I gotta put him here. I think so, because even though he's kind of trashed throughout most of the game, he's got like that last scene with Celestia still gonna like, or not Celestia, Zephyr. Still gonna hold on to me. Still gonna ring true in my heart as it hurt. Hector. I don't think he's a great emblem, but I like his energy. Not for nothing. I think he's gonna be at the top of C. He gives me Arthur vibes, and I like that a lot. I do love Arthur. Give me Hortensia. Look. Support-wise, Hortensia and Alcris are my two favorite characters in the game, but I think I might even have to give it to Hortensia over Alcris, not for nothing. Because all Hortensia scenes were great, and I'm low-key potentially going to give her a rank of her own, and I might say we acknowledge her. In fact, I might just say acknowledge them. Just for the King and Queen of supports, I think I might give it to those two. Absolutely. They deserve it. Now, here we go. This is the King of Hyacinth. This is King Hyacinth. Look at me remembering names. He is better than Burnett. Okay, we got Ike. We like Ike. I like Ike more. So I don't like... I know Ike. That's where I am at this point. We just know Ike. Here, we'll go there. Yeah, right there. I haven't played an Ike. I mean, like I like Ike in Smash, I guess. I'll put him right there. Ivy. Ivy. Just based on character design, I gotta put her in A because we were simping hard for Ivy. She's our ghost. There's a lot about Ivy that's just like really goofy, and it's like she's this like prim and proper princess, but she's got some like goofy things about her. I was like, I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm gonna put her at the bottom of S, and she might be a gatekeeper too. Jade. I can't really put Jade too high. Like, just based on appearance, I think Jade's a divine character. I do. I think she might go above Hector here in C. I don't think we ever really used her, but I really liked her supports. No, I didn't. I just like her. I think I just like her. For real. We only really saw her. I did like her supports with Vulcan, but like, you know, it is what it is. Her pack support wasn't like super duper great, but it was cute. It was cute. It was like we understand each other, even though she's very monotone and doesn't really do facial expressions. Kagetsu kind of won me over towards the end of it. If I didn't get like any of his supports with Vulcan or like, you know, some of those supports with Marin and Zelkov, he probably would have been like low C. But honestly, the pack support was just so cute. With Vulcan, like the two hands and hands, and he has this kind of like deranged smile on his face. I think that's enough to put him like in like right here. Maybe even a little bit above Salient actually. I'm okay with that. Lapis is definitely going to S tier. We love Lapis. That's our little tater farmer. Here. I'm gonna put you, since they moved up, I'm gonna put you at the top of S. I'm gonna put you here. Yeah, just for the sake of that. Your Leaf. We didn't really use you, Leaf. How do I feel about your design? Better than that, yeah, we'll put the Leaf there, I guess. We didn't really use Leaf. I think he's okay. I honestly don't know much about him, unfortunately. Our guy, Lyndon's gotta be in the S. He's gotta be S. just for his popcorn shenanigans, we gotta put this man's up here. And as he ate this ring, he was like, Divine Dragon, I guess I'll have to eat this ring. Lyndon has made some memories, some like long-term, he's in my long-term memories now, and I think he's gotta be like up here. I think he might need to be above our Chuck E. Cheese buddy. Louis. Louis is a unit. Automatically, I think, puts him in A somewhere. But then it comes down to, do I want him in S? And I don't know if I do. I do love so here, let me say this. I did really love his pack support with Vulcan, and I feel like a lot of this is based on pack supports too. Because we just viewed them all. I don't think I like him more than Chloe, and I really connected with Salient. I connected with Salient so much in that one set of scenes, I think I have to almost put her in S, not for nothing. That's how strongly I feel about like Salient's set of supports with Vulcan. You guys have no idea. My heart like resonated there, but we'll keep going. Lucina. We love Lucy. We love Lucy a lot. We'll put Lucy up here. I like Lucy more than I like Claude. Lynn. S. Yes, S. That super shot. I don't think that's like the most useful emblem, but she's got to be up there. She's got to be up there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Which one is which? Madeline is the blue one. I'm gonna put her high B. I don't know if I like her more than Alfred, but I think I do like her more than Boucheron. Yeah. Marnie. I just think she's tragic. I think she's tragic. I'm gonna put her here above you two. The praise, I think how they did a good job on the one chapter she got backstory and became a hero and then died. Tried to become a hero, died a hero. Marth, we made our way to Marth, let's go. That's our OG. We had him since day one. Admittedly, I don't know a whole lot about Marth other than this game, but he's been there for us through thick and thin, and he's actually a pretty good emblem. I'm gonna put him in S. I'm gonna put him next to Lucina because, you know, one of them disguises the other one. Mavier. Hey, which Mavier is this? Is this our Mavier or the Mavier from the other universe? Because we've played as the both of them. If it's our Mavier, I actually really do like Mavier. I think he might be lower than Chloe, but I think the two of them might actually move up to S. In fact, I might bump Chloe up to S now, and Mavier can be our gatekeeper there. Skylord. Y'all, I love Skylord. I really do. Skylord and Nightwing, they had so many songs. Three Houses always holds a special place in my heart. Marin's gotta be S. She's gotta be high S too. She's gotta be high S, especially after seeing that pack support scene. That gets her up there. Maybe not above Lyndon. But I think just slightly above good old Gregory. Now, we have Micaiah. Micaiah just, you know, she's good for experience, but honestly, I do like her design a lot too. I don't really know too much about her, but I really, so like the hair color with the dark blue and then that like mauve purple attire, I really like it. Hey, you know what? Put her there. And Great Sacrifice is dope. King Morion. Hey, yo, you know what? Acknowledge him. I don't remember what he said exactly, but before he got stabbed in the chest by King Hyacinth, he said some super duper dope line. I'm probably gonna go back and watch it again and then get that line and put it in a notebook. That's my that's my dude. I acknowledged him for whatever he said, so I'm gonna put him up there. He's a real one. Now, I do love Nell a lot. I like Nell not as much as I like Mavier, not as much as I like Louis, but I think maybe a little bit more than Etier. I like Rafal more than I like Nell. More than I like Louis, I think, but less than I like Mavier. And I think they kind of have the same thing going on. They've both done horrible things and they don't think the world that they deserve forgiveness. Pandreo, if y'all didn't tell me to get some Pandreo scenes, Pandreo probably would have been down here in B or C, but I'll tell you what, a couple Arus, he Aru'd his way all the way up to S. And I adore his scenes all the way up here more. His pack support, one of the best. I think it's one of the best. I think it's one of the ones with the most feeling. For Welkin. You know? Because some of them Welkin's just like, yeah, I wanted to give you this ring too. This one, with Pandreo, was like, it felt like I felt a whole bunch of feeling. That's why I like that one so much. And I'm gonna shoot his sister right up here, probably ahead of him now. Probably I mean, that's ours. In our playthrough, that's the one. That's our one. Panette, she's the one. Robin, I gotta stick you next to Crom. With your real dad, you're definitely behind him, but y'all gotta stick together. You're in the same set. Rosado. Very cute. I need to think a bit about Rosado. Rosado's probably not gonna sit in C. Rosado's probably gonna get into B. I don't know if Rosado breaks A. Let me think. Rosado. Cute. Painting. Art. Scene with Hortensia, I think, said a lot about Rosado. And I think that brings you above Kagetsu. Does it bring you above Marnie? And does it bring you above the Welkins? No. Yeah, I think it brings you above the Welkins, but not above Boucheron. Boucheron, I feel like, is a hard stop for the Bees. I think Boucheron's a hard stop. But yeah, Rosado's right there. Roy, our boy Roy. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick him in this Emblem conglomerate. Where do I feel about him? He's probably here. Yeah, below Celica. Sappher. Probably C. Probably hanging in here with Jade. Yeah, probably in there. A little bit worse than Jade. Better than Goldmare. A lot of people better than Goldmare. In fact, we might want to, like, put you up here. Now, actually, I feel like I liked Goldmare more than I liked Diamant. And maybe not Amber, though. Maybe not Amber. Yeah, I will stick you there for right now. You. Dancy boy. Seedall. I was gonna say, I gotta remember his name. I remembered everybody's name. Please, don't do this to me. You. See. For Seedall. Seedall, we didn't really... And it's weird because I feel like this was really one of the first games that I didn't take a lot of advantage of our dancer. Right? Usually we're like, oh, we gotta use our dancer a little bit. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 routes in Fates where I didn't touch the dancer very much, or the singer rather in that case, because it was Azora. But I feel like I still use Azora in most runs. I think I used Olivia for most of the time in Awakening. Maybe not the last couple of chapters, but I'm pretty sure I did. But this game, we didn't use the dancer at all, except for that one time. This is the father of Jean, the doctor. You know what? We acknowledge our doctors. Stay healthy and safe, everybody. Sigurd. Now, Sigurd is one of the ones that I knew by appearance before Engage came out. I like the premise of Sigurd's story, like, every time, if this love is a crime, all of that, I like that. I like it a lot. I'm gonna put you high here, I think above Micaiah. Sombron. You can, I guess you can be at the top of D. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess you can be there, that's okay. Hyacinth, but yeah, put the right there. This is Soren. Soren's really standoffish. I feel like C is a good place for him. I guess, definitely above Leaf. Definitely above Leaf. I'm gonna say above Diamant too, but below. I'm giving Diamant a real bad name. I'm gonna put him there. I'm gonna put him there. I might want to cut Diamant a little bit of slack. Tiki's an S rank. In fact, we acknowledge Tiki. If we're acknowledging like one emblem, Tiki made the game easy. Not for nothing. You, Tamara. Oh. I think Tamara definitely cracks A. And I think that's where it's difficult, because she did set our room on fire, but I don't know. And she did, just from the match, I think she might break Chloe, but I still don't think she breaks Citrine. In fact, I think, no, I still like Ivy more than Citrine, just based on, well, 2 things. But, Citrine, personality-wise, I don't know why, I just kind of did it when I learned more about her. Vander, I think we talked about Vander, and I think I put him at the top of C, at the start of this. And I think I gotta put him there again, but I don't know where I want to put him in relation to all of you. Less than Goldmary, yeah, I'm gonna put him at the bottom of C, low-key. You. I loved gambling. I'm gonna actually acknowledge you too, just because of gambling. Vale. Oh, that's our kids. Well, that's our kid's sister. My kids and kid sister. That's our kid sister, Vale. Like Vale more than Fram, more than you. Ugh. I'm gonna put her there, hard stop. I think so, like, I think it's not leagues above, I think it's leagues above Fram, not leagues above Clan, but it's very close between Anna, Jean, and Vale. But, this is where we get to our final 4, and they are a strong final 4. So first and foremost, we got Yunaka. Yunaka's gotta be here in S rank. She's gotta be here in S rank somewhere. Haya Papaya. She's got to be here with her. I think their support together sold me on the both of them.
Absolutely. They're two of my favorites in the game. I'm really glad one of those two won the match. I really am. Yunaka has just been a special existence, having that other side of her, and you know, every time she gets like a crit, you see that side of her, and she's got great crit quotes. Ugh. 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 Dark past, dark side to her. And I liked that she revealed all of that in her pack support with Welkin. I thought that was very nicely done. This is Celestia. Celestia gets an A rank, but I think you might actually be at the bottom of A rank, and it's a toss-up between you two, and I think you beat Chloe, but just barely. Zelkov, I think, also goes to... He goes to S, but I think we might need to start cleaning up the S rank, because I don't like it when my S rank is bigger than my A rank. Not for nothing. But we had a lot of good characters in this game, so we're about to clean up in a second. Zelkov, he's iconic. He's iconic in this case. I think he's here. I think he's behind Pandreo, because Aru is pretty iconic too. And Zephia. I'm just gonna put you wherever we put Christopher. I don't know, she's a bad jank though, so like we'll put her up. We'll put her right above. We'll put her right above Christopher rather. All right, so let's talk here. I think in that case we're probably gonna move Chloe back down to the top of A, and I think we might move you back down to the top of A as well. Tamara, do I think you deserve to be... Yeah, I think Tamara probably does deserve to be at the top of A, but I think just in terms of how Citrine really like hit me, I think she has to like start off the S. I think that's got to be our tier list. Is that finalized? Are we finalizing that? Is that going to be the official United States Aviator? It's got like a slanted normal curve, slanted to the bottom, and I like that. I do like that. So I think we're going to call it on that one, but I think we have room to move you up. Alfred, congratulations, you got a promotion. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay. From top to bottom, we have John Cena, Lumera, and the MILFs. Lumera and the MILFs. The kids, we have acknowledged them, and that's the best. That's the biggest one here. The biggest rank that we have here is Hortensia, Alchrist, Morian, Jean's dad, Tiki, and well, I mean, if like we're really organizing this, Tiki should probably be above these two. You should be above him. I think that's finalized. Is it? Let's go through everything else. S. Yunaka more than, Panette more than Yunaka? I suppose so. Yunaka more than Lapis? Yeah. Lapis more than Linden? Yeah. Linden more than Marin? Maybe not. Marin's got some bangers. I'm gonna, and the scene with Chloe too. Yeah. Alright. Christopher, yeah. I think I might actually put you behind Pandreo. You above Zelkov, I think is fine. Then we got a couple emblems in there, and I think they're ranked just okay. Lynn, I think may need to move a little bit higher just because of how useful, but I think they're all just like on the same page. Ivy still nails the S rank because, well, it is Ivy. We do love ourselves some Ivy. And then Citrine snuck her way right into our hearts. Tamara starts off the A rank. Good on her. She shoved a lot of people off of a 2-story tall cell. I'll give it to her. Then we had Celestia, Chloe, Mavier to Rafal to Louis to Nell to Etier, Emblems, Fogado, to Zephia to Nell. Yeah. You to Alfred to Zephia. Zephia to Madeline. That is a good question. Maybe.
I think maybe, maybe not. I think this might actually be a swap. I think that might be a swap. I'm sorry you know, at least you're in the same rank as Gregory, or Christopher rather, Christopher. Boucheron more than Rosado? Yeah, I think so. The Welkins, Marnie more than Kagetsu, maybe not. Yeah, I think that's fine. I still think Rosado more than Kagetsu, though. Saline more than Gregory, yeah. Then we have those emblems, and these emblems are emblems. Jade more than Seedall, yes. Seedall more than Sapphire. I think Sapphire is just really cool, honestly. Not for nothing, so we might swap those two. Goldmary more than... Yeah, I think so, and I think Goldmary is actually more than Seedall, too. She made me laugh a lot. And she also made me cringe a little bit. Just like, oh, Goldmary, you kind of suck. But, like, you know, sometimes when she had her days, she had her days. I plan to crush you. I will defeat you. She has some good one-liners. Diamant more than Vander, yeah, and then some emblems, and nobody... Oh, I was gonna say no usable characters for real down here, but there's Bennett. Whoops, sorry, bud. We had in D rank... Just because your motivations were a little bit weird. They were, and I don't even think they really hinted at too much. I mean, like a little bit, but I feel like they should have done a little bit more hinting at it. Right now, you just seem like a soulless evil dude who wanted to destroy everything for like 20-something chapters, for like 25 chapters, for real. So Sombron's still at the top of D, I guess. Hyacinth is down there. I think he's still better than Bennett. And then we got those three, and I think that is our official list. Let me know your list if you want to get it. I guess I'll put the link to this one in the description. Yes, I'll do exactly that. But this is most definitely my tier list for Fire Emblem. Did I want to put you in A? No, I think I wanted to put you... I feel like... Were you in A? You weren't in A. I must have moved you from B to A, the bottom of A. I actually only put her in S. I was like, what are you doing up there? That's correct. This is the official one. This one's right. There we have it. Alright. I think we call it. And that is the end of our Fire Emblem Engage shenanigans. Next Monday, next Fire Emblem Monday, we start another Fire Emblem. I've made a decision. I have downloaded nothing. I have completely and legitimately purchased a copy and have the software and hardware available to play it. I'll see y'all next week. But dude, let me know. Fill this out for yourself. Because I was gonna say I feel like some of the characters that we saw together we're probably gonna just have like agreements on. Alchrist over there, that's our dude, absolutely. Hortensia, I feel like if you don't pay attention to like all of Hortensia's scenes all the way through, you're just like, oh, Hortensia, she kind of sucks. But if you like go through every one of Hortensia's supports, you're like, oh wow, Hortensia is great. Might be, if I had to pick a favorite character in this game, oh man, I really hate to say it might be Hortensia. But it's probably Alchrist or Hortensia. And Hortensia does not look like the character. I even said, like, Hortensia, you look really gaudy, you're silly, and I just get out of here. And then, like, a month later, I was like, oh, you know, Hortensia is a certified G and a bona fide thug, and you can't teach that. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. New Fire Emblem starting next Monday. Until then, thanks for watching.